what happened right after stoppage time?
What do you mean, the goal, or?
No, when you got asked off.
I think the referee started to call innocuous fouls. That I thought, there was a couple, Connor Casey banging into a couple of guys, Horse was the same. He was calling foul after foul, and he started calling more fouls as the game went on because he was getting tired. The referee was getting tired. He couldn't cover the ground. And I said that to the fourth official, he can't cover the ground. He's blowing calls from 15, 60 yards away. Poor performance by the referee. But, all we need to care about. And I said to the fourth official, he's going to call a foul that's going to cost a goal. And unfortunately, he called a foul against us, which I didn't think was a foul. And I told him. I made a gesture to him, put my fingers across my nose, and said to him, "You're having a stinker." Simple as that.
Is that the most frustrating aspect of tonight's game?
Yeah, I thought at times we passed the ball well. I thought we played, particularly I thought it was the best we played in the month. Created some very good opportunities that if guys just had a little bit more confidence and composure in the box, we could have finished a couple. And you get hit with a sucker punch at the end. I don't think they were the better team, but they walk away with 3 points.
Did you get to see the goal, or were you?
Yeah, I seen the goal from the sideline. Yeah, that's why I went a little bit crazy, because he gave a foul that I didn't think was a foul, and I know how dangerous they are. They've got a lot of big bodies in the team, and we threw it in there. I was like, I think 2 guys challenge for the ball. It comes down. I think it was 4 line gets to the ball quicker. The keeper makes a good save, and it bounces underneath his body, and Drew Moore taps in the back of the net. It's a cool game sometimes, but sometimes you get them decisions go for you, like we did against Chicago, first game of the season here, and you get them. And tonight we didn't get a decision.
Do you think the players were distracted right before that restart?
For
what happened with you, or was it not?
I hope not, because it's part and parcel of the game. People get rejected quite often. Just voice my opinion. I think this is a problem in the game. The referees make decisions that cost people their jobs, but yet they go back to their jobs on the Monday morning. Everything's fine and dandy. They go back to their families, a smile on their face. But our job's in the line, as well as a lot of other coaches in this league, for guys that don't have to stand up and be held accountable. And I think that they should be standing in press conferences in front of the cameras and giving reasons why they're making them decisions. Then maybe they might think twice about making the decisions in the future. You're going to send me out on the 89th minute of the game. The fourth official, he's a nobody that's trying to be a somebody. And he's a somebody tonight.
Do you have an update at all on footy?
No, I haven't spoken to Dr. Greenleaf yet. After I speak to you guys, I'm going to speak to the doc and see what the outcome is of the injury.
Thoughts on Nagby's performance?
Yeah, I thought he was okay, had a good chance to put the ball in the back of the net. I think if he played more games, then maybe he puts that. He kind of hurried it a little bit where he's got the technique to just control it and put it in the back of the net. But it's his first game back in a few weeks, and I thought he handled himself pretty well.
John, can you talk about the fact that you guys missed a lot of chances tonight? I mean, the ball's going everywhere except inside.
Yeah, well, I've touched on it before you got here.
Sorry.
That goals win games. I think we created the opportunities tonight. I felt this was the best we've played. Passing the ball wise in the last month. I thought we showed a lot of creativity, good movement off the ball. Good movement to get into decent spots, and the service was good. I asked them before the game, if you get there, please deliver, give us quality service. And our wide midfield players delivered tonight, and we just couldn't get the ball, couldn't find the back of the net.
When you look at Kenny, whiffed on one right there in the 6-yard box, didn't take the shot. Is he pressing out there, trying to get that next goal?
I think everybody gets a little bit anxious at times when if you're on a good run. Most of the time you can just shut your eyes and hit the ball and it ends up in the back of the net. I think when you're not in such a good, feeling about yourself confidence-wise, you do tend to snatch at things. And I think he snatched that one. He has the ability to put it in the back of the net, but just get a little bit anxious at times and snatch at things. So I think we could say that's what he did at that one.
Do you think referee fitness is a league-wide issue or just this particular official?
I've said enough about this guy. I was going to say another word there, but I've said enough about this guy. I'll get my fine, I'll do the time, and then we'll move on.
Is Horst the person that if footy should be out for any period of time, is Horst who will take his spot?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we call from the bench. He was the first guy up. He's another big body, good athlete. I think if he gets it, he was getting into good form and good fitness, and then he rolled his ankle in training one day after playing 2 games in team and then performed particularly well. And so that gave Fuji the chance to come in. Now it's up to David to grab the opportunity with both hands and stay in the team.
How did you feel about the way Footy's injury happened? Was it just kind of a freak thing?
I think he went up for a header.
He did.
With Casey, and I don't know if Connor get caught underneath him and he came down and landed awkwardly. But I don't think it was any malicious intent.
It seemed like he was going up hard against Casey. Is that something you challenged him to do at all?
No, I think it was. We pointed that out in the pre-game yesterday with the video. That he's a physical player. Good player at that. He gives his kicks. He takes his kicks. He never really complains about it. And as I say, you have to be physical to play against him. And I think Footy, up until he got the injury, he was handling him pretty well.
Ziso seemed to do some really good things for you out there. Have you kind of settled on what you want his role to be within this team, or is that still evolving with him?
No, I think he has the ability to start in the team. But I said that, and I said that the message is the same to all the guys. Once you get the opportunity to get on the field, show us what you can do, and do your best to stay in the team. We can only give people the opportunity. If you don't take that opportunity and show, what you're capable of doing, then we can't keep you in the team. And this is the message to everybody. It doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are. If you're good enough, you show you're good enough on the field, then you play.
How did you feel about the way Colorado was attacking you guys?
I think they came, I don't think they showed it. I don't think they were scared to play here. I think they came, with a game plan. They felt they were good enough to beat us. We didn't sit back. We had a couple of chances in the first half where we never stopped the cross coming out the box, and Troy Perkins makes a couple of saves from headers. So no, I thought they came to play, and I think near the end they were maybe settling for a tie, but they get that free kick, which I didn't think was a free kick, and then it's game over.
Thanks, everyone. Locker room is open.
Thank you.